Okay. Ketchum, Idaho. Standard tuning, and not that many chords, and one with the thumb, but it's optional. You don't have to play with your thumb. First chord is this kind of C. So first finger on the first fret of the B, second finger on the second fret of the D, third finger on the third fret of the low E, and pinky on the third fret of the A. So this kind of like big C, right? And it goes between that and this F major 7, which is like you keep the first finger where it is and you move the second, third, and fourth up a string each. So the second goes to the second fret on the G string, the third finger goes to the third fret on the A string, and the pinky goes to the third fret on the D string. Now she hooks her thumb around to get the low E in there, but if you can't do that, you can just treat the A string as the low string. Okay, so let's talk about let's do the last chord of the verse and chorus is this. It's technically like a G add 4. First finger on the first fret of the B, second finger on the second fret of the A, third finger on the third fret of the low E, and pinky on the third fret of the high E. So, those are the 3 chords of the verse and the chorus. Notice the first finger stays where it is for all 3. Okay, the picking pattern, it's like it's a 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. The thumb is going to go from the low E. It doesn't have to be just plucking the low E. It can be kind of a little mini strum of like the low strings, and then it kind of plays 2 G strings. That's what the thumb's doing. It's kind of like low G, G, low G, G. And it loosens up. Sometimes it's more of a strum. Sometimes I hear it go like thumb, D, G. So it's not exact. And sometimes it kind of strums a little bit. But that's something you want to get in there. And then, so after the first G string with your thumb, your index plucks the high E string. And then after the second G string with your thumb, the index plucks the B. So it's like thumb, index, E, G, B, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2. And you can see I'm being kind of loose with it, sometimes letting the index kind of swipe back to get more than just the individual strings. And that picking pattern goes through the whole thing. If you're playing the F without the thumb, then have the thumb go without this thumb, then have this thumb go A, G, G. And like I said, so you can either do that the whole time. 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2. Or, sometimes it becomes more of this kind of thing. Especially maybe in the chorus. You can kind of strum more with both fingers. So it's like down, this one's strumming down and this one's strumming up. You can play with that, find something that works for you. There's a little trick in here that she does. So so it goes from the C to the F. And then when it goes back to the C, sometimes, it seems kind of random. It happens in the intro, and then some other times. After the first time of this, because it's always 2 times on the pattern. The second time, so it does that pattern once, and then thumb is going to pluck the D string, and the second finger is going to hammer on. and then you can go, that's like hammer on the D, then G, B, and then the second finger comes back off. This is like preparing to get into this chord. So in slow motion, that's like, hammer on G, B, play the D again, this time with the second finger off so it's open, and then you're right into the G chord. And that's the second half of the C pattern there. Do that again. I'll do that really slow. Totally optional thing that you can throw in. I'll do it this time. Hammer on the 2, G, B, open D, and then to this. The chorus is only slightly different in terms of the chords. So the verse is 2 times on C, 2 times on F, 2 times on C, 2 times on G, and then it repeats that. The chorus is 2 times on C, 2 times on F, 2 times on C, 2 times on G, then 2 times on C, 2 times on F, 1 time on C, 1 time on G, 1 time on C. That's the long. I'll make a little chart which I'll put in I'll link to in the description. Then there's the bridge. There's no words on the bridge, there's just ooze. The bridge now has an A minor. It's A minor to F to C. And now it hangs on C for 4 bars, but the 4th bar is like a C over B. I think it's this one. There's a few versions of that chord. I think it's this one. So first finger still on the first fret of the B, second finger on the second fret of the A, third finger on the second fret of the D. And that's sort of that is a little chord that you pass through on the way from the C back to the A minor. Then it's A minor to F, and again C, but this time it's 2 times on C and then 2 times on G. I left out a verse just because it's repetitive, but it goes, the intro is just one singular time through the verse progression. Then it's verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, then the bridge, that part that we just looked at. And then there's the last sort of slow chorus, which is slightly different because it's C to F, C to G, and then it goes A minor to F, and then it's C to G, and it ends on the G. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I hope that was helpful. And like I said, I'll link to a little chord chart. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.